As 1999 began, the divided nWo factions were headed by world champion and de facto leader Nash, who was unhappy with Vol's actions at Starrcade, and Scott Steiner, who had taken over nWo Hollywood following Hogan's retirement in November. On the first Nitro of the new year, which took place at Atlanta's Georgia Dome, Nash and Goldberg were scheduled to face off in a Starrcade rematch as Nash had promised on the December 28th episode of Nitro. However, nWo Hollywood accused the former champion of stalking Miss Elizabeth and Goldberg was arrested and taken from the arena in handcuffs. Later that night, Hogan made his return to WCW for the first time since November 1998 and was challenged by the reigning champion. Hogan accepted Nash's request and took Goldberg's place in the main event. In the match, after the bell rang to begin the bout, Hogan poked Nash in the chest, after which Nash fell to the mat. Hogan covered Nash for the win and became champion again. After the win, Hogan celebrated in the ring with Nash, Vol, and Scott Steiner, revealing that it was all a conspiracy and the nWo had reunited under what would be known as the nWo Elite label. However, while Hogan, Vol, Nash, Steiner, Lex Luger, Conan, Buff Bagwell, Eric Bischoff and Miss Elizabeth were part of the new nWo Wolfpack Elite, the undercard wrestlers in the nWo The Giant, Curt Hennig, Horace Hogan, Stevie Ray, Bryan Adams, Scott Norton, and Vincent were still in the black and white colors of nWo Hollywood and never were officially assimilated back into the group. The nWo Wolfpack Elite quickly began to trim the fat by eliminating a few guys from the newly reunited nWo entirely. First, Conan and the Giant were both kicked out on the January 11th episode of Nitro, and then Hennig was kicked out on the January 25th episode of Nitro. The subtractions of the Giant and Hennig from the nWo Black and White left a short-lived group sardonically labeled the nWo B-Team by fans and commentators. This B-Team was a staple of WCW programming throughout 1999, and it officially consisted of Stevie Ray, Bryan Adams, Vincent, Horace, and Scott Norton. Stevie Ray eventually became their leader after winning a four-man battle royal match on the April 5th episode of Nitro.